Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Let me tell you something. Naoya Inoue is a boss. But let me tell you, going up to 126, I think we should hold our horses because when it comes to him really thinking that he's going to do some damage at these guys at 126, there are some fighters that he can do it to, but not this 6'1" monster. I'm going to tell you right now, let's not take it to the stupid. Even I had to hold my horses because this goddamn Rafael Espinoza is a problem. We talk about Paul Williams back in the day, being 6'1", 6'2", fighting at 147, 154, 160. That man was able to fight at all kind of weights. Consider him a bit of a freak show. What these people call him, he's a cheat code, right? Then in basketball, you got Victor Wembanyama, the things he can do at 7'4", 7'5". Shit of like a point guard and run around 6'1", 6'2". It's just like it's something that's not supposed to happen. Even looking at boxing, looking at Sebastian Fundora, this man is goddamn 8'3". You know what I'm saying? This man's out here fighting at 154. Absolutely mind-blowing. But when you take a look at this Rafael Espinoza, how this 6'1" freak is able to fight at 126, I don't know. And he has power. Now, when you take a look right here, Naoya Inoue is the man. He's the monster. I think he started off, 108? The man's bubbled up multiple weight divisions, looking to move up to 126. Let me go ahead and condense this, right? But I'm going to tell y'all right now, there is nothing left for this man to do at 122. He's already went down there and put the Japanese bing-bings on all the champions, right? In 2 fights, became undisputed. Nothing left to talk about there. But when you talk about him going up here to 126, okay, let's put some things in perspective here, okay? I think the fight for him to make the first fight at 126 is for him to fight Nick Ball. Now, Nick Ball is the little 5'1" guy who's running around there, fighting on the inside, little scrappy dude, okay? Nick Ball gets busy, but he's not beating Naoya anyway. Then you talk about Brandon Figueroa. Another good fight. Brandon Figueroa got in there with Fulton, gave Fulton the fight of his life. Fulton got the win. But then you look at Inoue and Figueroa, I got to go with Inoue. That's a tough fight because Figueroa has an engine, but I got to go with Inoue. But when you start talking about the Alberto Lopez's and Rafael Espinoza, hold on one second. But when you start talking about Espinoza and Alberto Lopez, that's a little bit different. But really, we're talking about Espinoza at 6'1". Naoya Inoue trying to cut his teeth on 126. He better not try with the champions. I know with Inoue, they like to get in there, fight champions. That's all he's looking at doing. But I really think he should cut his teeth on Nick Ball first. Who's a champion? Then think about Espinoza, man. Espinoza, let me tell you something that's probably going to blow your mind, right? This is one of the biggest problems for Inoue. Espinoza, when he fought Robinson Ramirez, Espinoza, total punches this man was throwing. First round, 83 punches. Second round, 85 punches. Then 89 punches, 74, 72, 75, 63, 71, 74, 102, 86, 121. So you can see with each round, he either maintains his punch average or it goes up. If it comes down just a little bit, it's not by much. But this man started off in the first round at 83 punches in the first round, and then the round 12, this man was throwing 121 punches. Now, the first round, he landed 8 of 883, and the last round, he landed 48 of 121. That's absurd. And I'm telling you, he's going to give Inoue problems. He's got power, he's got reach, he's got speed, he's got IQ. He is a problem. Now, with Naoya Inoue and that explosiveness that he has, it's hard to say Inoue doesn't have a chance. But, I personally think him fighting Neri kind of, is a preemptive strike of what's to happen when he bubbles up and tries to fight a monster. I still think Shushu Carrington's a good fight for him. But, just to go up there and get a win. I think he beat Shushu. Shushu, I don't know what he was thinking about in his last fight. Anyway, he to me, he didn't pass the eye test. And we know Shushu is the truth. Got to do a little bit more, man, if you want Hood Champion to come out and start trumpeting for you against Inoue. I was until that fight. I'm like, nah, that ain't it. But maybe he fought down to the level of his opposition. Nonetheless, Naoya Inoue, the 6'1" monster, Espinoza, it's not an easy fight, man. Espinoza, 30 years old, fighting out of Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. We keep hearing that name when it comes to a lot of boxers coming out of Mexico. They get busy, man. And with him, he doesn't have a problem. He knows the significance of defending his titles. And for him, everything he does is a dream, man. But we just need to sit back and understand and appreciate what we got coming, people. A 6'1" monster against a guy who's bubbled up multiple weight classes, who's been also labeled as a monster. Everybody's being called a monster right now. David Benavidez, Inoue, Tank, Espinoza. And I'm going to tell you right now, man, even though ever since he was a kid, he wanted to fight in Vegas, and now Espinoza's fighting in Vegas, he become a champion. I don't think he wants to let it go. And I think Inoue doesn't want to lose. Bring those guys together, you have chemical combustion. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be a memorable match. But pay attention if y'all don't know who the hell Espinoza is. Let me go back here and show y'all something. Y'all better pay attention to who Espinoza is, right? This is who he is. He is a problem. Y'all need to pay attention to him, man. This guy is out here doing the business. There he goes right there, man. 30 years old, 74-inch reach, 6'1", 21 KOs out of 25 fights. And he is a problem, all right? So Rafael Espinoza, pay attention, understand what we're looking at. Big things to come for him, especially if Inoue bubbles up and tries to challenge him. I think Inoue may get tranquilized. That's just me, but we got to see, right? Y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.